As Melbourne awakes to another day, so do the thousands of public transport commuters going in and out of the CBD. But how many of them pay for the transport they're using? According to Public Transport Victoria, freeloading commuters cost PTV more than $60 million a year. Someone who's been doing just that all week is Elise. I set Elise the challenge of riding one of Melbourne's longest and busiest tram routes, the number 96, stretching over 14 kilometres from Brunswick East to St Kilda Beach. For the entire week, Elise has not been allowed to touch on her myki as an experiment to see if she'd get a fine. We're 4 days into your challenge, Elise, and how have you gone so far?
Pretty good. I haven't been fined yet. I did see an authorised officer on the tram yesterday, but I managed to get off at my stop just before he asked me for my ticket, so I was pretty lucky.
So we're at the last day now. We'll see if we can make it 5 from 5, and that would be mission successful.
Definitely. I'm saving lots of money, so...
This experiment could not be more timely, as PTV, in line with Metro, have brought in a $75 on-the-spot fine, allowing fare evaders the option of avoiding an infringement worth more than $200, as well as a strike against their name.
Okay, so we're 2 stops away and I still haven't seen any authorised officers, so fingers crossed I can make it through 5 days in a row without touching on.
Well, Elise, you've made it the entire week without getting a fine. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really relieved. I still can't believe I didn't get caught.
How much money have you saved this week?
This week I've saved $38.50.
And how much money would you normally spend on public transport over a month?
Over a month, well over $100.
Well, you only saw one officer this week. Would you risk it again?
I would. I mean, one on-the-spot fine of $75, it still makes me ahead, so I don't know why I wouldn't try.
Flinders Street is Melbourne's busiest train station, servicing more than 26.1 million commuters annually. A full fare paying adult using zones 1 and 2 each day will pay more than $2,200 a year, and a concession card holder will pay more than $1,100. But if commuters thought there was any chance they could be treated like this passenger, would they think twice before fare evading?
Stealing, isn't it, really? You know, using a service and not paying for it. Theft.
It's going to cost a lot of money in the end, and I just have, I'd spend my money on better things than on a ticket.
If I'm only going short trips, then sometimes I just don't see the point.
It's a little unthoughtful. They probably just don't think about what they're costing society.
There you have it. Despite a few moral souls, it seems that Melburnians are quite happy to freeload our public transport system, costing PTV millions of dollars a year, with passengers like Elise continuing to test their luck. Alice Piper, Real Time News.